Once again, dear viewers, you're watching ERi-TV. Welcome to this special edition of Open Mic. As you can see, I am outside of our studio and here at the National Confederation of Eritrean Workers Hall, where a panel discussion has taken place in which the UNDP Goodwill Ambassador Binyam Girmay and other professional cyclists such as Daniel Tagla have participated in with the sole purpose of sharing their experience to young Eritrean cyclists and athletes on how to be better fed and on how to be better disciplined in order that they excel in the sports that they have picked up to give Eritrea the name that it deserves. So before we say much, I will be bringing you excerpts of the interviews that I have conducted here at the panel discussion, so please do stay tuned.
Your Excellencies, our talented athletes and Ambassador of UNDP Binyam Girmay, UNDP delegations, sport fans, distinguished dialogue participants. I am pleased and honored to address this significant dialogue event, which is entitled The Champion's Mindset, a youth dialogue of sport, nutrition, and empowerment, representing His Excellency Ambassador Zemre Tekle, Commissioner of Culture and Sports of Eritrea. Eritrea's overriding sports policy centers around the equal participation and the empowerment of its youth in all kinds of sports activities. Since the country's independence, the government has strived to invest along a multitude of frontiers to ensure the sport becomes an activity owned and run by the general public. Investments on sport facilities, training personnel, and allocation of resources on equitable terms to all regions of the country, down to the smallest administrative unit, is central to the vision of the government to allow equal access to sports activities to all nationals. Cycling is a culture in Eritrea, having deep historical roots, inspiring pride and solidarity among its people. The tradition of cycling in Eritrea dates back to more than a century ago, and it is since then that Eritreans of all ages and gender have used the bicycle as their primary mode of transportation. Consequently, it was introduced as a sport to the extent where, in the last decades, Eritrea's competitive cyclists have globally zoomed forward and have attained world-class status. Eritrea is also an African powerhouse in long-distance track and field athletics. The achievement of Eritrean athletics, both men and women, as the international indoor and outdoor athletic competitions, is beyond commendable. Their experience and involvement ranges from African Standard Championship competitions to participation as the Olympic Games, where they achieved world records and other equally prestigious awards. Apart from this, the country is exerting extra efforts on other areas of sport, aiming to reach a competitive level, both at a regional and international level. To make this dream a reality, the Commission of Culture and Sports is working in close collaboration with stakeholders in order to establish foundations that enable new talent to flourish. Therefore, the Commission has been working effortlessly to create equal opportunities in all regions of the country in order to ensure inclusivity. I thank the NDP for organizing such important dialogue forum that gathers Eritrea's championship and talented athletes to discuss on aspects of sport, nutrition, and empowerment, which are the core concepts of our sport policy. As it is briefly elaborated on this dialogue program, I hope the outcome of the dialogue to move beyond the podium to explore and influence others across the country and beyond. I thank you.
Today we had a very good panel discussion regarding cycling. We had pro cyclists such as Binyam, Nathaniel, and Daniel. And the event was regarding junior cyclists and how they can be inspired in different areas. We spoke about how they can get discipline, how they can manage and increase their skills in cycling, and how to also be in regard to education. They had to be in a lot of areas we're talking. Even nutrition was there to inspire people how to manage their food. Even we had a person who wrote a book regarding cycling and how they could manage their nutrition in that sport area. We had a very good comments, discussions, a lot of feedbacks. Even our audience were multisectoral. We had women cyclists and we have men cyclists all over.
Firstly, UNDP is very happy to have Mr. Girmay as our Goodwill Ambassador. He's really wowed not just Eritrea, Africa, but the whole world. And so it's a great opportunity for him to be engaged with us, to really tell the story of how inspiring this country is, as well as be a spokesperson for Africa and young people across the world. So the Goodwill Ambassador Program has a series of activities, and this is one of them, the Championship Mind. It is actually to inspire young people. Well, he's already an inspiration, right? But just to talk a little bit more than the speed, which very few young people are going to be able to match, but more about the character of what goes in to achieve that level of success, the discipline, the commitment, the resilience, the focus, and all of the support that that is needed, including from the Ministry of, from the Commission of Culture and Sports. So that is what we're doing here. It's a series of dialogues. This one is also on nutrition. So it's also for young people to be made more aware of healthy lifestyles and success, and what how that can contribute to a better future for them, their communities, and their families. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a good afternoon. It is great to be here today with all of you young people, really excited to have a panel discussion on our topic. But we are not here today just to talk about sport, but to celebrate and unlock the power of human spirit. The recent appointment of Binian Girmay as a UNDP National Goodwill Ambassador is a demonstration of a shared belief that the discipline, resilience, and focus of a champion are the very same qualities needed to build a more sustainable and an equitable future. This dialogue, the champion's mindset, is a direct implementation of his ambassadorial mission. Biniam's story and the stories of Nathaniel and Daniel are not just about winning. They are masterclasses in showing what is possible with dedication, discipline, and resilience. Today you will hear from our champions, but I urge you to not only listen to the secrets of their speed, but for the secrets of their character. The real victory is not just crossing a finish line, but in navigating the long and winding road of life with purpose, health, and determination. You are the next generation. You will have the power to be champions in your fields, on the track, in the lab, in the classroom, in your communities, and even in your homes. UNDP is proud to stand with you, with our invaluable partners, the Commission of Culture and Sports, and the Eritrean National Cycling Federation on this journey. Thank you, and let us be inspired.
Mainly junior, rather, because in this time they are at the age of junior. When we say junior, we're speaking about the age 16 to 20. That age is where a person is developing, even physiologically and even mind-wise. So both areas they should be. This is where they should be founded. After that is where everything comes. So in this era, this is where we call the fire age, where discipline requires, where good health is needed, so that it sustains you for the rest of your life, in any profession, in any area that you aspire to be. So in this era, specifically was in cycling, and it was an amazing day.
Daniel and Nathaniel, I understand they're big champions, they're big stars in the global world as well, global platforms, and this country keeps producing them. So it's great to see them. It's great for us to be able to stand with them and to say to young people, here are sets of people like yourselves some years ago who have really made the commitment to succeed, made the commitment to make this country proud. So we just want the young people to learn from them.
As our panel discussion was, we had a bit of flaw where we didn't have a woman besides us in pro cyclist. So in this era, they were seeing that setback, and they wanted to that era to be there. So women cycling is one of the most aspired cycling in Eritrea. It's not only focused on men, even internationally right now, as in the panel discussion was spoken, since 2020, any international team that was only seeing men in cycling now has started to bring out even women in the sport. So as that aspect, women should not be limited to this region only, this Africa only, this country only. They should also see international level where they can be pro cyclists in higher games like Tour de France and so on. So that inspiration was also part of this, one of the main discussions in this day.
In Africa, there are now more young people than ever before. And it is truly an inspiring moment, because what we can see is young people, there are lots of negative things that are being said with, a lot of young people, more with the youth bulge. But to look at it very positively, you can unleash that power. You can unleash that power for growth. You can unleash that power for peace, for equitable relationships, for many things. So I think our message to young people is, stand up and be ready to embrace this new future. Make it bright not just for yourselves, but also for the generations to come.
Even Binyam, as he spoke, he was inspired by ambassadors such as Daniel Taklahimanot and Nathaniel Berhane. Such view is regarded as a point of view to us, as a great area to reach, something to aspire to. And that is why now ICC even, something that was not given to other veteran cyclists is now given opportunities to other people now, better opportunities. So everybody is an ambassador in regards to the young ones that are coming. He's bringing them out to a better era, better opportunities for themselves. So everybody is an ambassador in Eritrea.
Well, thank you very much for the government, for the Commission of the Culture and Sports, for partnering with us, and also for, just helping us engage Mr. Girmay. This has been a great opportunity. He was recently on the UNDP corporate social media platform talking on climate change. His voice is powerful. It's a powerful voice, and we want to make sure that it's carried well and beyond the shores of Eritrea, Africa, across the world.
Of course, I would like to see it. Not only in cycling, but any other sport, this could be a point of view for other people in other different sectors in sports. Yes, I would like to see that. Even in my area, I would love to be there, speaking about how they can manage their diet, nutrition in any area.
Dear viewers, that wraps up this week's Open Mic. It is good night from us.